I have my sound down. Oops. Okay. Hello.
I am so glad you can join tonight. Thank you so much for being here. Um, I'm like before we start, I just wanted to let you know that it's currently recording if that's okay with you
Yeah,
to
that's totally fine. Yeah.
yeah. Just to introduce myself first, I'm a high school senior from Clackamas, Oregon,
Mm,
and I started this project called Global Med Voices to spotlight diverse voices in medicine and like different stories in healthcare to just like share the different ranges of experiences for to inspire like younger generations like myself, especially since I'm very passionate about the healthcare field and hope to go to medical school one day as well.
Oh
Um,
my gosh, it's so exciting.
um, I just like, is there anything you wanted to start with before we like um
Uh, no, that's all good. But I just want to say this is a really cool thing that you're doing. I wouldn't be able to like start, like begin thinking about doing something like this if I when I was your age. Oh my gosh. So I think what you're doing is really good. I definitely think you'll like touch a lot of people and help inspire a lot of more people too.
you know, um is there like anything you wanted to describe like your path like currently?
Let me think. Feel like it's kind of straightforward. Or I like got into the healthcare pathway through my biomedical kind of sequence in high school. So that's where I started like learning more about like the different careers I could go into. So I was like, okay, it's kind of like nice to me. It's always been really fun to learn about that stuff. So in going into college, I studied some sciences to try to keep continuing that. So I did biology and biochemistry. Like I'll talk. I'm not sure if like the questions will come there, but probably like when I started working at the pharmacy, I got to really like get to know like how the healthcare field works and like actually interacting with patients. And that definitely like inspired me to keep going into this. So
Yeah, that's really inspiring.
yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah, it's
I've
still definitely a lot of like figuring stuff out though. It's not like it's never gonna like be a straight path. You're always gonna like find other things that are like getting in your way, and you might like have
yeah.
to like, change your trajectory. But yeah, just keeping options open. That's it.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, your name's V, right? Am I pronouncing that right? Sorry.
Yeah, V.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, we were just introducing ourselves, and how like I talked about how I'm a senior in high school right now, and I have a big interest to join the medical field one day. And so this project is kind of like to help me learn and also like share with others as well, especially like first generation students and just younger generations. Like, yeah.
Yeah, when you emailed me, I was like, this is such a great idea. Like, I wish I came up with it when I was in high school.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
definitely needed this when I was in high school too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, like my goal was to like first maybe interview like providers in the medical field. And then one of my cousins, she just recently graduated this year from high school, and she just came up with the idea of like maybe including students, and I thought that was really awesome too. So you're actually one of the first students I'm interviewing. So
I'm excited. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's really good. That means
Uh,
you're getting voices from like the entire like pathway up to there, so you
yeah.
can yeah get a good view of
mhm.
everything.
Yeah. You guys were also like during in the OHSU Experience Day Camp, right? Yeah, I joined on like August 4th, like this summer, and it was actually really interesting. I really loved it a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
actually our first time being part of it too. I think it's
Yeah.
a pretty new thing. I'm not sure, but yeah, so it was also really exciting to see everything. I
Yeah.
was also like learning alongside all the students too.
Yeah. I'm just a little bit bummed that I did it during like before senior year. If it was earlier on, that would have been so good. So
Yeah.
open more opportunities. But I'm glad I joined either way because it
Yes.
connected
Yeah.
me to you guys as well. Yeah.
Aw.
Like to just start, like, what's one experience, like an internship or like a research or class that really confirmed your interest in healthcare?
I can go first then we
Yeah.
but we were just talking a little bit about it earlier, but I mentioned like I was working at the pharmacy. I'm a pharmacy
Mhm.
technician right now, but I think that definitely solidified it for me. A big part of my day is dealing with insurance rejections. I'm not sure if you're familiar, but like trying to get medications covered is actually like a really complicated process, and I really try to fight for patients. Like I'm like really stubborn, so I don't like to like give up and like, oh, I'm sorry to pay out of pocket. But like, so it's a lot of like calling the patients, the insurance, and the providers and getting everything connected. But even sometimes like it depends on like the provider or like the doctor at the end of the day to try to get that through with insurance. And I just wanted to add, but like in the recent years, I feel like it's been even harder to get medications covered. Some things I remember at the pharmacy are like albuterol inhalers or like EpiPens. Those are like super necessary. So it's like really like terrifying to see that like a lot of patients aren't getting what they need. So that made me want to be like when I do become a provider, someone who like really fights for the patients to help get them get the care that they need, and that like I don't stop, right, like I don't quit until like they're able to get the help and like all of like the necessary treatments that they're needing.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you.
I would,
And for me, I was part of an internship, I think freshman year of college, and we did a lot of surveys where we were just getting out into the community. And I mean, at the time, it just felt like we were getting a bunch of surveys, a bunch of papers stacked up on top of each other. But eventually, it got to actually like analyzing their responses and putting together the data, and we got it into like a really nice, research paper. And now, with those results, it could potentially change, someone's future and how, things run in healthcare. So it just really helped me realize that even those small things you do in healthcare could really make a big difference, even though it just kind of felt like me at my desk the whole time doing work. But yeah, just knowing that you're making an impact.
yeah, yeah. That's really inspiring, especially since like a lot of people like medicine, they go in to like help people and make change, and it's a really rewarding field. Yeah. That's really amazing. Yeah. Was there like any challenges you both like any of you faced like in your journey so far, and like how did you overcome them?
Yeah, for sure. My biggest thing will probably be like time management. You said you're looking into like medical school in the
Yeah.
future? Yeah.
Well, hopefully, yeah, once I graduate high school. Like,
Oh, I'm sure. Best
yeah.
of luck.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of requirements that they kind of expect for you before you apply. With like any other like profession, like nursing, like V or like pharmacy. So they want like you want to do research, they want you to volunteer, do internships, and like do like a whole bunch of things. There's just like not a lot of time in your like college day to get everything done on top of doing the homework. So
Hmm.
I like found myself saying like yes to too many opportunities. Like I kept like applying and like I realized like oh my gosh, I don't have enough time in my day to fit everything. So you have to like really prioritize what you want. Like you might not be able to do everything every year. You might have to do like a little bit each like week kind of thing. But just kind of I had to like physically block out like a schedule on my calendar like and then like say like okay, this is what I want to do and then I might have to like say no to these other opportunities. So and then it's also okay. It's going to be a long process. So if it's going to take you like a few years, like during college or like even after undergrad, then that's okay too. Just make sure like you're getting everything you need to get done, and eventually it will all work out in the end. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, because I feel like a lot of people they might struggle with like just trying to find ways to like build their resume and
Mhm.
stuff, especially right now for college applications. But and
Yeah.
that's exactly what I struggled with throughout the years. That I realized it's more of like the interest and like the relations with what you want to do. So like for me, I just really like to go into like helping others and like homeless shelters and stuff as well. And like medical related things. Like OHSU especially had a lot of opportunities for all that kind of stuff, especially like the experience day camp that we did this summer. That was really a good one too as well. And so
Yeah.
just keeping options open, but also like limiting so you actually like have like a good perspective. Yes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
really resonates.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing with time management. especially in the beginning, it's
Yeah.
just like a bunch of new things being thrown at you. You're also just getting used to being a college student and like getting used to campus. So
Mhm.
it's a lot, but you kind of just have to accept the fact that you need to kind of like change and mature as a person. Like with time management, I was really bad. And I don't know why I was hating on people with a planner. Like I was very anti-planner for no reason. And it was actually going pretty good for a long time actually. But just last year, things started getting more hectic and I just really realized like I need to get more organized. I need to get a planner. I need to map out all of the semester to really see, how I should organize my time. So it's that's definitely one of the hardest parts, just becoming kind of like a more mature person. And it's just like growing is such a scary thing sometimes where, I just bought a planner really, but it's knowing that, you just have to expect some changes in yourself that you can't really predict. Hmm.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. For me, I'm like a big to-do list person. Like I love planning and it just, I don't know, it makes the tasks more fun. I don't know, because it's like you get to pick like a colorful book and stuff and it's just like write a list. I don't know. Like I just love writing lists. Like that's a big thing for me. I don't know. Yeah.
I'm starting to
You can
like it
take
too.
them.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Uh, how do you stay motivated through like the demanding parts of your path? Because I know for me, like as a high school senior, it's like really hard to like be consistent with like juggling like college applications and like sports and other stuff and just like also taking a break sometimes. Like, how do you manage that? I would love to hear.
Oh my gosh, you're like bringing me back to my like senior days. That was probably the hardest year. My senior writers was hitting really bad there, so I totally get you there. Yeah, I think honestly, just having a good support system, like having like a friend to vent to, or like at the end of the day, like I chat with my brother like about what we did today. So like just like that like helps me keep like sane a little bit.
Mhm.
Um, for the medical side of things, keeping me like motivated on like why like I'm even doing this, like why do I have to like study for the MCAT and do like get good grades and all that stuff. But I'm really seeing like when I'm able to help a patient or when I'm able to like get them the care, then like that really like inspires me to keep going. Like oh like maybe in the future like this is where I'm gonna be and I can help even more people than I already am. So kind of like a mix of like staying connected with other people for
Mhm.
me. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm. And for me, it's about really finding a balance. Like after Like I would have days with lectures from like 7 a.m. all the way to 7 p.m. It's like 12 hours. And it's just like I would still make time to get ice cream after class. Because I was just like, if I don't do something for myself at the end of the day, it's not going to be a good day tomorrow. So it's kind of like those little things like allowing yourself 1 hour each day to do just something for you. And yeah, it's just that balance.
Keeping balance is really important. Yeah. And just like looking at the path ahead, I feel like it's really motivated because like imagine like I don't know, I just can't wait for the feeling to be in scrubs and like all that like
Oh gosh, yes.
just
Yeah. Oh, let me do ask something about that. Sorry, but at PSU, that's where I go. We have like a building that's connected to the OHSU dentistry. So sometimes in my classes in undergrad, I'll see the grad students and there's like scrubs. So it's like, oh my gosh, I could be them someday.
it's so nice. Yeah. Is there any like advice you would give to like high school students or like even first generation students like myself who are like looking for ideas or like a path to take but they're not sure? Or...
Yeah. I feel like probably the best thing is just to get started early, which you're already doing, which is great. But just like getting curious early, talking to other students and advisors like you're already doing, and like don't be afraid to like take a chance if there is something there. Like even if you're like not certain it's what you want, like sometimes knowing what you don't want is also good to help you like see like okay
Mhm.
maybe not this, but something somewhere on the other side of that.
Yeah. That's really good.
And my advice would be like when I was the camp counselor that day, it was a lot of people were asking me, like, nursing that hard and that type of question. And I mean, it is a lot, but my biggest advice to especially high schoolers is don't be intimidated by what you might hear about it being difficult. um, and definitely like don't underestimate yourself as well, because with nursing it is a pretty big learning curve, but you'll find that those first 2 years are really about learning a lot of new things and building that foundation. But the way it's structured is in the last 2 years, you're really taking everything you just learned and starting to apply it to actual nursing skills. So, if you get through just like that first wall, you're gonna find that it is really rewarding.
Yeah, I feel like just finding your interest early is like really valuable because it could help you in the long run. And also just joining everything because like sometimes interest might change and I feel like that'd be really good too. Yeah. Is there anything else you'd like to talk about or like anything else you want to add to?
Um, I was just reading through your interview questions, so I just have
Yeah.
like I had like an answer for everything.
Yeah.
But there was one thing that I really wish I knew before
Uh,
going into college.
yeah.
I know you're a senior already, but the AP classes that you take can really like matter. And I wish I like was told like which ones would actually help me in college and not others.
Mm-hmm.
So the biggest ones for me were calculus and biology. They let me skip an entire year's worth of classes in school. So that would mean that I could either have like an easier term where I don't have to take as many classes, or I could get ahead and like take like the next level without like having to worry about like being behind or anything. So it also like freed up my schedule too. So I'm able to do research. I'm able to volunteer because I have a little bit more time in my
Mhm.
like school schedule. So the other ones I would say would be, let's see, physics, chemistry, and statistics. So if you're looking to go into like the healthcare field, those would be like really good classes to take for
Yeah.
AP. All my other classes, I worked really hard, but like they ended up just being like elective credits, which kind of
Mhm.
sucked. But it was still good to learn. I'm not regretting it.
Yeah. Do you know like what goals you have for like the next few years? Like
Yeah, I just took my MCAT. That's like the big exam to get
yeah.
into med school. It's like the SAT, but for
Mhm.
medical.
Yeah.
But I just took it last month. I'm still waiting on my scores to come
Mhm.
out. So if they're not too hot, I'm gonna be focusing on studying and then doing better for the next time.
Yeah.
But if things go okay, then I'll just be focusing on like my applications. I'm taking a gap year after my undergrad, so I'll
Mhm.
be like getting more clinical hours and volunteering hours, and then just like building up that like resume, and then hopefully apply it pretty
Yeah,
soon.
that's really good. Um, like sorry to interrupt, but I know this is not a related question, but a lot of people, I don't know, they make the MCAT sound so like scary and like kind of like I don't know, just like a really stressful time. And I know it is because it's not easy. But like, do you like start studying like in college or like and then just go throughout the 4 years or what prepares you the most? Like,
Yeah, that's a really good question because I was super like nervous, and that actually made it worse because I was too scared to start studying, and I wish I
mm,
had started earlier.
yeah.
What I did was there's like if you look online, they have like what subjects are on the MCAT, so biology, biochemistry, like physics, psychology, stuff like that.
Mhm.
So what I did was I took all the classes in college first and then studied for it, but I think I would have it would have been more helpful if I had started studying a little bit, like right at the get-go, and then I'm learning more as I go on. Because the
Yeah.
studying with the for the MCAT stuff would have helped me in my classes understand because
Yeah.
like they're like kind of like not like the same concepts, but like they like build on each other and
Yeah.
stuff. So
You like so like you start like taking the test as a freshman or like I mean not freshman like as a sophomore or
good question. Yeah, yeah. Okay, so when you apply for college, it's
huh?
not like high school. You have to do a little bit earlier. I think you start applying in winter, or no, in spring, and then you get your acceptance stuff in the next winter. So it can be like a 2 year process to get there. So
Mhm.
if you like want to go to medical school right after undergrad, you have to do it in your third year, your junior year. So that's what I tried to do, and I just like I said that I was gonna take a gap year. But if you want a gap year, then you can take it your fourth or like even after you're done with college, because it's not a lot of time to like study for it during your like studies and stuff. So that would be like the timeline for
Mhm.
it.
Yeah. Is there anything you else would like to add?
So yeah, just going off of what Anne said,
Mhm.
I mean, it's kind of hard to know what you want early on, but it really is just like the sooner you know, the better. Because I was out here taking like calculus, and then I went to nursing where like I didn't even need to take calculus. I should have been taking statistics, and I could have skipped that in college. So kind of just it never hurts to look into like the potential colleges you want to go into and look up those class requirements and just try to fill them in early on. Yeah.
Mhm. Honestly, that's what I've been doing throughout like the last like since the beginning of junior year as well. I don't know, like I've just been so fascinated with looking at like different programs like in the area and like seeing what schools require for myself and also like just different like careers because also like I'm really fascinated with like psychology and neurology, but I also wanted to like keep my like I don't know how to say like my options like broad. I don't know to like see where the interest can go. And I've been looking at like a whole bunch of different areas, and that really helps a lot to just see like the different perspectives, especially since while I'm doing this as well to help everyone else. And yeah, I think it's really good.
Yeah, that's awesome. You just be like a more well-rounded person too.
Uh,
You like know a lot of stuff already too.
mhm, exactly. And it could be beneficial too, especially when you go into the healthcare field.
Mhm.
It's like you get a wider perspective.
Yeah, because you're gonna be like working with a bunch of different people. So yeah, it's
Mhm.
definitely good to have that.
Is there like any quote or message to like motivate any kids like me as well? Or
Okay, I'll be honest. I just looked this up like today because I don't really have a quote in mind. But there's one that I liked. I'll read it here. It says, "Spend so much time on the improvement of yourself that you have no time to criticize others." So I thought that was like really good. Like, at the end of the day, it's just gonna be me. Like I know like the flaws I have, what I have to work on, but I know that I have me to be proud of too. So like, as long as I'm like working on me and like my goals, and like wherever I'll end up, it'll be okay.
I love that so much.
Mine, I don't have like a specific like quote I live
Yeah,
by or like it's more like a motto. It doesn't really ring on the ears very well, but it's like I don't know, I just kind of remind myself a lot of times like with most people they only see your results and I it sounds a bit like negative, but the way I think of it is, since most people do only see your results, anything that happens behind the scenes, your breakdowns, all your tears, all of that, it's just, you know it and you can acknowledge it and you can, you know, give yourself a pat on the back for everything you've been through. But in the end, it's, really about how you finish. And, it's really about finishing strong and just like moving on. And that's what people see. And it's kind of relieving because it's like, okay, I went through all of this and it's like, I just gotta, get it together and then they won't know anything happened. So it's, for me, it's like relieving to know that.
That's really inspiring. Thank you so much to both of you for your story and advice. This is truly amazing because I feel like more people like it's really nice to hear the perspective of students and then go through like the stages of all the physicians. I feel like because my whole goal was to like do doctors. I think I already said that, but I don't know. It's nice to see this because it's like I don't know. I'm seeing myself like hopefully in the future with you guys and just I don't know. It's making me excited. So yeah.
Yeah, no, that's so important. Yeah, just be like having like role models to look up to and like share
Yes.
with other people too. Like, oh, maybe this is someone who can be in the future too. So I'm excited to see like all the other like stuff too. Oh my gosh.
Thank you. Yeah, there's also like an Instagram profile we have, and then I'm gonna start posting on YouTube soon, hopefully, when I like get the editing done, because I'm trying to balance a lot, but hopefully it's good.
Balance.
Yeah, yeah,
B
and
has an editing background, so she knows how like
yeah,
all the process of it.
yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, honestly. And
Yeah,
thank
thank
you
you.
for the time. I know I delayed it a lot, but
No, it's
Oh
good. Thank you
no.
for being flexible too, because I just got back home, so I felt bad that
uh,
you guys had to like stay up late for me.
Honestly, I wasn't ready either. So it worked out.
It was really good. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you. Like, take care. Wherever you go, you're gonna be great.
Thank you so much. Yeah. I think we'll keep more in contact as I go through the process of everything. I would love that too, because
Yes.
you guys seem like really like I don't know, like amazing people and like I just can't wait to like take more advice from you guys as well
Oh,
and share
yes.
this with everyone too. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All
Yeah.
right. Have a good night.
Bye. Good
Oh,
night.
and if you're looking for like, I guess more people to interview,
Huh?
people in different positions, just like send the email or text and
Yeah.
Yeah, I would
we can
love
help
that
get you
honestly,
connected.
yeah,
Yeah.
because
No,
I'm
our
really
friends.
yeah, sorry.
Oh, no, I was just saying, yeah, yeah. We have friends. We can like, yeah, all
Uh-huh.
like
I would
recommend.
love that. Like, we should keep more in contact because I'm really trying to grow this because it's not only for myself, but to just help everyone else to like be inspired. Because I know a lot of kids like myself well, who are like around my age who are not really like sure what to go into or like what path. And so I feel like this would also inspire people to join medicine because it's a very rewarding field and it's inspiring because there's a lot of support groups you can join and like help each other out and it's so nice. Yeah. Thank you so
That
much.
sounds awesome. Then, yeah, we'll be in touch.
All right, thank you.
Bye.